gotta stay one step ahead of the devil. Whatever you're doing, stay one step ahead. The kingdom of heaven suffer violence, the violent take it by force. So what he did after he became a threat, because they say it's a man over there with Israel, a prophet named Elijah. There is a prophet named Elijah over there in Israel that know what's going on in your bed chambers. And they looked at the man of God as a threat, because anytime you one step ahead of the devil, you're a threat to the devil kingdom. It's two kingdoms coming forth, the devil kingdom and Jesus kingdom. And I come to tell you today, Jesus kingdom already won, but the devil don't want you to know that. He wants you to think that you're going to always be bound by sugar diabetes. You're going to always be bound by high blood pressure. You got to always take those pills. I come to tell you, if you believe his word, you're coming off those pills. You're not going to be a diabetic. I come to tell you, you're cancer free, you're sickness free. I come to tell you, torment free. Who the Son set free is free indeed if you take it back. See, God have chose us to take back from the enemy. See, even though the Syrian army was camped about Elijah and his servant, Elijah's eyes was open. I come to tell you, God want to open your eyes today so you can know the enemy for yourself. So when the enemy come, you can see him. A lot of Christians are blind to the enemy, and that's how the enemy get an upper hand on them. So when the Syrian army was camped about Elijah and his servant, Elijah didn't fear, but the servant was scared. He was fearful. And you know what Elijah said? I pray that God open your eyes. When he opened his eyes, he seen all the angels, the chariots of fire, camped about the Syrian army. And the Bible says it's more of us than it is of them. I'm telling you, if you commit to God, nothing you can't overcome through Jesus. But see, one thing about it, God didn't stop there. Even though the angels were camped about him, he put in Elijah to pray blindness on his enemies. And all of a sudden, Elijah spoke blindness on the Syrian soldier, and it was blind. But he didn't leave them blind. He opened their eyes back later to show them that they cannot have victory over God's people. So it's so important to know that your enemies cannot overtake you. Your enemies cannot defeat you, because great is he that is in you than he that is in the world. That's why I'm telling you, the greater's on the inside, working on the outside. So the Bible said over here in Matthew 11, the 12th verse, for the kingdom of from the days of John the Baptist unto now, the kingdom of heaven suffer violence, and the violence take it by force. So I'm telling you, anything you want out of life, you got to take it. People give their life to be rich. One rapper say, get rich, die trying. So I'm coming to tell you, you don't have to go that far. You can give your life to God, give everything to God, and guess what? You'll be successful in this life. You'll be successful in the spiritual realm and the natural realm. Because the Bible says, seek thee the kingdom of heaven first, and all is righteous, and all the other things shall be added. So over here in 2 Kings, the sixth chapter, there was a war going on between Israel and the Syrian